Happy Halloween, kids. It's time for another edition of Par 5 on Wildman. Being joined as always by J Dirt. Dirt, you know why I like your hair so much?
Yeah, because it's business in front, party in the back.
Trick or treat, everyone, and boy, do we have a treat for you. It's time for, once again, another edition of Par 5. Let's get this show on the road.
Let's do it. All right, Red just got back from North Carolina in the landfall tradition, so let's see if you actually got some work done. Asher, were there any surprises? Sorry, Wildman, any surprises?
Where's the red? Anyways, that's all good. All right, let's first start talking
eyebrows.
Eyebrows, yeah. Let's first start talking about the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, Jay. Here's a women's program. They're ranked the top 20 every year, and I failed to realize this is their first win in 4 years. Isn't that kind of surprising? 4 years this team hasn't won?
It's not surprising to me because I actually pay attention to women's college golf. But, dude, you got issues. But, yeah, if a team finishes in the top 20 4 years in a row, you would think that somewhere they would have snuck out a victory somewhere. But you know what? That just means that Coach Diane Daly's got a good team this year and that they're going to be in that top 20 all over again.
And you know what else I saw? You got to do the hokey pokey, turn yourself around. That's two in a row now for Jay Hardwick's Virginia Tech Hokies, and there ain't no jive turkey about that.
Yeah, good for them, man. I mean, first of all, Coach Hardwick's one of the nicest guys in college golf, so you love it. I mean, obviously it's been a difficult year for them altogether with all the tragic shootings and everything that went on earlier this year. They win the ACC championship and then come back in 2 in a row now. Perfect. Great for them. Good.
Team of destiny. Jay, something else occurred to me at the landfall tradition for the second straight year, and it kind of annoys me. Last year, the Michigan State women's team tied Virginia, and this year, the Virginia Tech men's team tied Tulsa. To settle the tie, it came down to each team's 5th scorecard. Isn't there something we can do about this?
I don't think that there is, although I wish that there was. It's ridiculous. It's just like a soccer match. I mean, it's going to a soccer match for 2 or 3 hours and walking away with a tie. It's a bunch of junk. It's like the NHL used to be before they adopted, the shootout policy that they have now. You play for 54 holes in this case, and you go and you do all that stuff, and then you walk away with a tie. I mean, it's a bunch of crap. There needs to be a better way than just looking at scorecards and figuring it out from there. I mean, usually they don't have that much time, so they go and to go and play an extra hole, but they need to figure out a better way. This match of cards is junk.
Fat kids don't like getting carrots in their trick-or-treat basket, but this is what I'll say about this.
Yeah.
Is that you got to have a winner.
Still food, isn't it, though? Better than nothing. Better than rocks. Sorry, whatever. Go ahead.
You got to have a winner. Now, granted, we're not going to get...
You look like a winner today.
Hey, it's where I come to go, baby. Anyways, as we're talking about this, coaches, I don't want to get on coaches about flight schedules, about picking times, but look, you got to have a winner because as far as we're concerned, GolfStat's concerned, and the NCAA is concerned, it's a tie.
Yeah. All right, here's an interesting question that no one can seem to answer, so you and I will try. Who's the number 1 team in men's college golf right now, Georgia or Charlotte?
As far as I'm concerned, it's the best team right now, and that's Charlotte. Why? They got a great squad. Trevor Murphy, Andrew DiMatteo, and Jonas, I swear to you, I'm probably going to pronounce his name. Lederhosen, whatever his name is. But the point is, he's good. He's in the top 10. So he must be good, as you say. He's in the golfing rankings.
Right.
But here's a team that I'm not counting what happened at the match play. That was a little hiccup. But anyways...
Dude.
What are you doing?
No, it's Georgia. It's Georgia, dude.
Georgia?
It's totally Georgia.
Is that because that's where you're from?
No. It's because they just beat the living crap out of everyone at Isleworth. I mean, that's why. If Charlotte was at Isleworth, Georgia would have beat them by 20 shots just like they beat everybody else. So hands down, it's Georgia.
No.
It is, though, man. I mean, they've got the best team top to bottom. Charlotte, good for them. I'll give them number 2. I mean, I think UCLA's even up there should be in the argument. Just won the match play and sweeped everybody. Philip Francis is playing well. But it hands down is Georgia. It's not Charlotte.
Philip Francis?
You got more for me?
He's no jive turkey. He's playing pretty good right now.
All right, so we agree to disagree, which leaves us still with no exact answer. Awesome.
Well, since we can't agree on the best team, how about the best player? Fowler, Thompson, Chappell, and some guy named Lovemart. Love is in the air. Our guys ranked in our top 5, but there are still plenty of names we have failed to mention. Hey, Dirt, if today was the draft, who's your number 1 pick?
Ricky Fowler. Next question.
Shocking. Ricky Fowler.
Next question. Why is that shocking?
Shocking.
Is it really shocking?
No, not at all. But how about you don't like Lovemart? He's not the best player in college golf?
I think he probably is the best amateur right now. But I think that he's sort of over college already. He says he's going to stay 4 years, but everything came so quickly for him last year that he seems uninterested this year. I mean, he's the best player. He is the best player out there when he wants to be. Right now, it's Ricky Fowler. He feels still like after coming out of the hot summer that he has a lot to prove, and he's proved it to me. I mean, the kid is an absolute stud. Don't touch me. Kid's a stud. Dude, don't touch me. I don't touch you, you don't touch me.
Look, I agree with what you say about Lovemark. Sometimes he looks uninterested, but when he comes to play and when he does play, he is, without a doubt, the best golfer in the country. Although, if you're going to name a freshman, I got to throw this one out there. Harris English, UGA.
Yeah.
Last I checked, he hasn't lost.
Yeah, he's good too.
He's pretty darn good.
But who do you think, when it comes down to the end of the year, the postseason, who has more experience, Ricky Fowler or your boy Harris?
Jamie Lovemark.
Yeah.
Trick or treats, and in my hands is the list for the potential captains for the 2009 Walker Cup team, and the nominees are...
Don't have much on there, do you?
I thought I had some names here. Okay, and the winner is our buddy Marucci.
Yeah, there was no way that anyone else was going to be the man here. I mean, first of all, the Walker Cup in 2009 is at Marion, which Buddy Marucci has been a member there forever. And oh, by the way, they did just win overseas, so they're going to give him 2 in a row. He's back over here. The question is Trip Keeney already on that team? Trip says that he's going to hang it up after the Masters. They've done forever. He won the Mid-Am. I guess we'll have to ask him at the Masters. But I got to think that if he sticks around, he's going to be Buddy's assistant playing captain.
I know the USGA, it's all politics. At least that's the appearance we get from it. But Buddy Marucci was the perfect fit overseas for the Walker Cup in Northern Ireland. However, here's my candidate that I would have liked to see. Danny Green, the mouth of the South, representing the USA.
Yeah. You know what? He would absolutely be great. The thing is, he would make everyone happy except for the USGA who runs the event. He'd make the media happy. He'd probably make his team happy. He'd probably rub the other team the wrong way. But he just rubs the USGA the wrong way. I don't see that happening.
American golfer. Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, anyways, we're done.
All right. Wrap it up, Lenny.
You know something, Jay Dirty Nasty? I just can't take a guy with a mullet seriously, dude.
You got something to say to me? Why don't you say it in the microphone? And I got a backup mic right here. Check 1, check 2, test. Yep, they both work, and guess what? They don't like no feedback. What's up?
Well, can your microphone hear the thunder? Aww. How about you? Can you see the white lightning? Ah!
Asher, what in the hell are you doing? And plus, we're not going to win this costume contest anyway. Have you seen Balicki? The old dude's dressed up like Michael Jackson.
Yeah. We got no shot at that one. All right, let's beat it.